Hello everyone, this is Paul from SpanishWithPaul.com and welcome to another one of my Spanish lessons. This time around I'm going to add 10 new verbs into your Spanish, and hopefully you're going to discover just how easy it is to add new verbs and vocabulary into the structure that we've already built together. So I'm referring specifically here to the mini course series, which I know most of you have already been through. If you haven't, you'll find a link in the description box below this video where you can go through it. Finally, as always, I've prepared a course book to accompany this lesson. It's free and you can download it by clicking the link that you see on the screen right now. I've also put that link below the video. So with all that out of the way, let's begin. The verb to celebrate looks and sounds very similar in Spanish. It's celebrar. Celebrar. Do you remember how to say, I'm going to? Voy a. Now, how would you say, I'm going to celebrate tonight? Voy a celebrar esta noche. How do you say, we're going to? Vamos a. Now say, we're going to celebrate tomorrow. Vamos a celebrar mañana. In a lesson not so long ago, we covered the word for birthday. Do you remember what that was? Cumple años. It literally looks like to accumulate years. Cumple comes from the verb cumplir, and here we have the word years in años. So cumple años is how you say birthday in Spanish. Let's use it. How would you say, tomorrow we're going to celebrate because it's my birthday? Mañana vamos a celebrar porque es mi cumpleaños. The verb to use in Spanish is usar. Usar. How would you say to use it? Usarlo. Just like other verbs, the it with lo gets hooked on to the end, so we get usarlo. Try to say, I want to use it. Quiero usarlo. What about asking, can I use it, please? ¿Puedo usarlo, por favor? How do you say, I don't know? No sé. And what's the word for how? ¿Cómo? Now try to say, I don't know how to use it. No sé cómo usarlo. How do you express I need? Necesito. Now try to say, I need to use it later. Necesito usarlo más tarde. The verb to confirm in Spanish would be confirmar. Confirmar. And to say the appointment would be la cita. La cita. How would you say, I need to confirm the appointment? Necesito confirmar la cita. Do you remember how to say I would like? Me gustaría. Literally, to me, it would be pleasing. Me gustaría. Now try to say, I would like to confirm the appointment. Me gustaría confirmar la cita. To say for tomorrow would be para mañana. Try to say, I would like to confirm the appointment for tomorrow, please. Me gustaría confirmar la cita para mañana, por favor. The reservation is another word that looks and sounds very similar in Spanish. It would be la reservación. We have 4 syllables there. Let's count them. We have reservación. La reservación. To say my reservation would simply be mi reservación. Let's use it. How would you say, I would like to confirm my reservation for tonight, please? Me gustaría confirmar mi reservación para esta noche, por favor. The verb to cancel in Spanish is cancelar. Cancelar. How would you say, I'm going to cancel the appointment for tomorrow? Voy a cancelar la cita para mañana. How do you say, I have to? Tengo que. Now say, I have to cancel the reservation for tonight. Tengo que cancelar la reservación para esta noche. How do you say, I don't want? No quiero. Now say, I don't want to cancel the appointment because it's very important. No quiero cancelar la cita porque es muy importante. The verb to prepare in Spanish is preparar. Preparar. And to say the meal or the food, it's the same word in Spanish. It's la comida. La comida. How would you say, I'm going to prepare the meal now? Voy a preparar la comida ahora. To say it's late would be es tarde. Es tarde. Try to say, I need to prepare the food now because it's late. Necesito preparar la comida ahora porque es tarde. A little while ago, we did a lesson on the present progressive tense. This is where we have I am with an ing in English. Now, here we have the verb preparar, and what we want to express is preparing. So we get this ando sound. I wonder if you can remember or try to do this now. How would you say preparing in Spanish, knowing that the verb is preparar? Preparando, preparando. Let's try to use it. I'm preparing the food for you now. Estoy preparando la comida para ti ahora. The verb to demonstrate in Spanish is demostrar. Demostrar. They also use this for the meaning of to show, because you can demonstrate something or you can show something. Demostrar. How would you say, I'm going to demonstrate? Voy a demostrar. I'm going to demonstrate that I can do it. Voy a demostrar que puedo hacerlo. What's the verb to use again? Usar. And how do you say to use it? Usarlo. Now try to say, I'm going to demonstrate how to use it. Voy a demostrar cómo usarlo. The word properly is often interchangeable in English with the word correctly, because you can say, I'm going to show you how to use it properly, or to show you how to use it correctly. Now, in Spanish, they use this word correctly, so it would be correctamente. Notice we have a double R here, and so it's good to try to roll your R at that point. Correctamente. Now, if you can't roll your R, or you need more practice, don't worry too much about it. You'll still be understood. But just be aware that you should be trying to roll that correctamente. So they use this word meaning properly. How would you say, I'm going to demonstrate how to use it properly? Voy a demostrar cómo usarlo correctamente. To investigate in Spanish would be investigar. Investigar. How would you say, we're going to investigate? Vamos a investigar. How do you say what happened? ¿Qué pasó? Now try to say, we're going to investigate what happened yesterday. Vamos a investigar qué pasó ayer. How would you say, I don't know what happened? No sé qué pasó. Now say, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to investigate. No sé qué pasó, pero voy a investigar. How do you say you can or can you? Puedes. Now let's ask a question. How would you ask, can you investigate what happened, please? ¿Puedes investigar qué pasó, por favor? In this sense, you can see that the verb investigar can mean to investigate, but also a sense of can you find out? So, can you find out what happened, or can you investigate what happened? Puedes investigar. Verb number 8 is to accept, which would be aceptar. Aceptar. How would you say to accept it? Aceptarlo. Just as always, you hook the lo, standing for it, onto the end of the full verb, so we get aceptarlo. Try to say, I can't accept it. No puedo aceptarlo. To express something like, I just can't accept it. What they say in Spanish for just is simplemente. Because in English you could also say, I simply can't accept it. This is what you do in Spanish. Whenever you have this meaning of I just, in this way in English, you will use simplemente in Spanish. Let's try. How would you say, I just can't accept it? And you're going to put this just way up front here in the word order. The answer is simplemente no puedo aceptarlo. In mini course 1, we had a little word that meant like this or like that. Do you remember what it was? Así. Así. How would you say, I just can't accept it like this? Simplemente no puedo aceptarlo así. How do you say he wants? Quiere. And he doesn't want? No quiere. What's the word for the truth? La verdad. Now let's put it together. Try to say, he doesn't want to accept the truth. No quiere aceptar la verdad. What about this one? He just doesn't want to accept the truth. How would you say that in Spanish? Simplemente no quiere aceptar la verdad. The word okay is one of the most universally recognized words in the world, and it's perfectly understood to Spanish speakers as well. But they have their own version of okay, which is bueno. Now, bueno means good, but they also use it as a substitute for okay. Bueno, está bien, okay, it's fine. Let's try to use it. How would you say, okay, I'm going to accept it like that? Bueno, voy a aceptarlo así. Next up, we have the verb to concentrate, which in Spanish is concentrar. Concentrar. How would you say, I need to concentrate? Necesito concentrar. Now this brings us to an interesting point. In the lesson from last week, we looked at the reflexive pronoun of me, and this verb concentrar is a verb that will take that pronoun. So if you want to sound the most natural possible in Spanish, what you will actually say is concentrate myself, which would be concentrarme, concentrarme. Let's try it again now. How would you say I need to concentrate? Necesito concentrarme. Literally, I need to concentrate myself. What's the word for easy? Fácil. Fácil. And how would you say it's not easy? No es fácil. It's not easy to do it. No es fácil hacerlo. Now let's put it together. It's not easy to do it, and I need to concentrate. No es fácil hacerlo y necesito concentrarme. The word for noise in Spanish is ruido. Ruido. Make sure you're getting this E sound over the I. Ruido. Ruido is noise. To say so much noise would be tanto ruido. Let's use it. Try to say, I can't concentrate with so much noise. No puedo concentrarme con tanto ruido. What about this one? I need to concentrate, but I can't with so much noise. Necesito concentrarme, pero no puedo con tanto ruido. Our final verb is to continue, which in Spanish is continuar. Continuar. How would you say, I'm going to continue? Voy a continuar. To say the project in Spanish would be el proyecto. This Y can be pronounced in different ways depending upon which Spanish-speaking country you're in. Their accents vary, but where I am in Mexico, this still takes the sound of a J, even though you see it written as a Y. So the pronunciation is el proyecto. How would you say, I'm going to continue with the project? Voy a continuar con el proyecto. What about I would like to continue with the project? Me gustaría continuar con el proyecto. How would you say, I can't continue like this? No puedo continuar así. What about this one? I don't want to continue like this. No quiero continuar así. How do you say it's difficult? Es difícil. Difícil. Now say, the project is difficult, but I have to continue. El proyecto es difícil, pero Tengo que continuar. How do you say you're going to? Vas a. Now let's ask a question. Are you going to continue like this? ¿Vas a continuar así? Let's run through a drill and find out just how many of the verbs that we've covered you can remember. First up, what is to celebrate? Celebrar. To use. Usar. To confirm. Confirmar. To cancel. Cancelar. To prepare. Preparar. To demonstrate. Demonstrar. To investigate. Investigar. To accept. Aceptar. To concentrate. Concentrar. To continue. Continuar. Let's move through some sentences now. How would you say, tomorrow we're going to celebrate because it's my birthday? Mañana vamos a celebrar porque es mi cumpleaños. I don't know how to use it. No sé cómo usarlo. I would like to confirm the appointment for tomorrow, please. Me gustaría confirmar la cita para mañana, por favor. I don't want to cancel the appointment because it's very important. No quiero cancelar la cita porque es muy importante. I need to prepare the food now because it's late. Necesito preparar la comida ahora porque es tarde. I'm going to demonstrate how to use it properly. Voy a demostrar cómo usarlo correctamente. We're going to investigate what happened yesterday. Vamos a investigar qué pasó ayer. I just can't accept it like this. Simplemente no puedo aceptarlo así. I can't concentrate with so much noise. No puedo concentrarme con tanto ruido. I would like to continue with the project. Me gustaría continuar con el proyecto. To say the course in Spanish would be el curso. El curso. How would you say, I'm going to continue with the course because it's very good? Voy a continuar con el curso porque es muy bueno. If you're serious about learning Spanish and want to become conversationally fluent, my main course, Spanish with Paul, is live and available for you now. Inside you'll get my complete course, none of which is available on YouTube, and also my personal attention to make sure you achieve conversational fluency in the fastest time possible. In short, if you like my free lessons on YouTube and the results they're giving you, then you'll love what I have for you inside the main course. You can click the link on the screen now to find out all the details. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you again in my next video.